Welcome back to my channel, Living Beautifully. If you're new here, welcome, and please consider clicking that subscribe button. We would love to have you as a part of the beautiful crew. So we're pretty sad here today. On Tuesday, I lost my dog, and you may have seen her in some of the videos. I posted a link. I think I did a live last year around this time with her in it. But yeah, on Tuesday, she crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and yeah, it was a rough year. She was sick. She was 15 and a half, and like I said, it was a rough year. She started getting really sick December 2020, and she's been sick for the whole year pretty much. And I didn't even realize that I was on autopilot, as I say, because there would be times where I would not get a whole night's sleep. I was up several times a night, and we were in and out of the backyard taking her out. And I didn't realize how stressful it was, but it was worth it. So I'm here to talk about and hopefully help someone who may be going through the same thing that I'm going through right now with the loss of a pet. So I have a couple of tips on how to cope with the loss of a pet. My first tip is to know that it is okay to grieve. I know a lot of people will probably say, oh, it's just a dog, what's the big deal? Why don't you just get another one and get over it? No. For me, I don't know about you guys, but a dog is a part of your family. I know my dogs are. They're part of my family. So it's just like their death is like we've lost a family member. So just be sure that you know that it's okay to grieve. My next tip is that sorry, I'm looking at my notes too. My next tip is to take time to heal, which is very important. Like I said earlier, it's like from December 2020 to now, I've pretty much been going on autopilot, just taking care of her to the point that I didn't even realize it. Didn't even realize how much I was doing just for her. So it's important that you take time to heal. I know the same day that she passed, I just happened to check my email at work. I had taken that day off anyway. And I checked my mail, and there, my job was writing me and said it's time to do this something that I had to do. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna push through it. I said, I'm gonna push through it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. All of a sudden something said, Tiffany, why? No, you just lost a family member. So I just went ahead and I emailed her. I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I just lost my dog. I didn't know how she was going to feel about that, but I was like, I just lost my pet. So would it be okay if I have a minute? I'm a little bit behind on things. And it turned out it was okay. So I was glad I did that instead of just try to push through it and force myself, stress myself out more. So all that just to say, yes, make sure you take time to heal. It's very important because losing a pet is not easy. All right, and my next tip 3, is to check in on your other pets. As for me, you guys have seen my little black and white Shih Tzu. She's only known Emma. Emma's the dog that passed. Emma has been there for her ever since she was pretty much born. We got her at 2 months old, and Emma was right there. Emma pretty much trained her. So it's important to check in on your other pets, because I know she's grieving as well. She's pretty much wondering, where is she? Even though she was with us during the whole process, she's still looking around and sniffing like, where is she? Why is she not here? I don't understand. She's been here all my life. Now she's not here. What's going on? So what we're going to do for her is we're just going to spoil her. We've been spoiling her a whole lot recently. She got a new coat. She's got play dates scheduled because she's not used to being an only dog. So if you have other pets that may be grieving as well, find some friends that have dogs too and set up play dates that may help them through their through their grieving process as well. All right, so my next tip, number 4, is to remember in a way that's best for you. So a lot of people like to have their, I hate to say it, it's still hard to say, have their pets cremated and they have their ashes there at the house. If that's the way that you choose to remember, then remember that way. For me, I'm not really about that life. I can't have it there. It'll just make me sad. So what I have done in the past is I keep their collar, and when I was younger, I used to clip a piece of their fur, and I keep that with their collar, and I plan to make that into shadow boxes or something. That's one way I can remember my pets. This time the facility, they sent a little paw print, and I'll show it to you. It just arrived, so still not quite ready to open it yet, but I'll open it and show you guys what that looks like. So they took a clay imprint of her paw, and they sent it to us. And we've gotten it already, which I'm surprised. They have fast service. But anyway, so just all that to say, just remember them in the way that is best for you. If you choose to have their ashes at your home, that's the way you want to remember them. I like the paw print that this company sent, and I also still have all my old dogs' collars and a piece of their fur. So that helps me be happy, and it helps me to remember them. I also have several pictures and videos and TikToks that I made of them, so I go back and look at those, and those make me feel a little bit better. It actually makes me feel close to her still. Right, my next tip, I think we're on tip 5. Tip 5 is to talk. Talk to those that you know will understand. A lot of people don't, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people don't understand why the loss of a dog or a cat or any pet is so hard. They just see them as things, I guess. But like I said earlier, pets are a part of your family. So find someone that is also a pet lover and that will understand. And hopefully they're willing to have a listening ear, and that they will listen to you talk about your pet, because that's the way to heal as well. Just talk about them and tell all your feelings, tell all your memories about them and everything. Talk to someone that will understand. Try not to talk to anybody that doesn't understand, because they'll probably have that same attitude, like, what's the big deal? It's a dog, get another one. So make sure if you do talk, again, talk to someone that will understand, and that has also possibly been through the loss of a pet before as well. All right, so my next tip, this is the plus part of the 5+. Tip 6 is to, in time, decide what to do with their belongings. And this can also be a part of healing as well. But like I said, in time, so whenever you're ready, you can decide what to do with their maybe coats, their beds, leashes. For me, I usually keep them because, as I mentioned before, I have had dogs all of my life. I plan to continue to have a dog. So I just use the stuff over and over again until it's no good anymore. So I will wash it and just keep it for the next dog. And my current dog still uses the things anyway. So what I do with these things, I'm washing them, so hopefully the scent won't be there and make her sad or anything. But decide what you're going to do with the belongings. If you have another dog, you're going to use it for the other dog. If you're planning on getting a new dog, you might want to save it for them. Or if not, then you can always donate it to your local humane society. That may make you feel good as well, that your pet's things are being used to help make another dog happy, or another cat, whatever your pet is. So, you know, in time, when you're ready, decide what to do with their belongings. All right. My next tip is number, I don't know what number this is, number 7. Tip 7 is to again, in time, when you're ready, spend time with other dogs. There are plenty of companies out there. If you're not ready to get another dog yet, or you don't want to get another dog, but you still want to spend time with dogs, you can volunteer at a shelter. I don't know with COVID going on right now, but I know you could do that at one point. If you want an extra side hustle, you can walk dogs with WAG, or dog sit with WAG or Rover. I've done WAG before. I've done boarding. I did walks. So you can do that if you still want to be around other dogs. That's one way to do it as well. And my final tip, tip 8, is to know that you did them well. I know I had some regret because she was so sick, which I didn't realize how sick she was over the past year. I had some regrets at first. I felt really bad, especially when right before she got really, really sick, and I knew I had to take her to the vet. I was actually scared to take her to the vet for some reason. I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't doing her justice. I wasn't doing her well. But just because of her condition, like, she's gotten so old and fragile that the groomers didn't want to groom her anymore. So I felt bad at the way she looked. She wouldn't let me comb and brush her. But I had to tell myself that, and even the vet told us that we did her well. So that's my final tip, is to know that you did your pet well. You gave them love. You gave them everything that they needed. You gave them medical care, food, shelter, everything that they could have wanted. I'm sure that you gave them. So final tip, don't have any regrets. Know that you did your pet well and that they love you, and they're probably with you right now. So that's all for now. I hope this was helpful to someone. Hopefully it's helpful as you heal during this process. It's not easy. I go in the house and I'm just like, where is she? And it's just like, oh, okay. So it's gonna take some getting used to. It hurts, it's heartbreaking, I know. And if you are out there and you're watching this and you want someone to talk to, go ahead, leave a comment down at the bottom. I can talk to you. I've had dogs all my life. I'm a dog person. I will totally understand, and I would love to hear your stories about your pets. So again, you can leave that below in the comments. You can find me on Instagram, Living Beautifully. Leave a DM there. Contact me. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. So once again, I hope these tips were helpful. I'm sorry, I'm still just sad. So I hope these tips were helpful, and continue to live beautifully. Bye, everyone.